Everybody, you're gonna have to ignore my messy kitchen going on. So the flu has hit my house, which means it's chicken soup day. I've got 5 chicken legs from my freezer boiling in this pot currently with some water and a sprinkle of salt, pepper, and a little tiny bit of the Nor chicken bouillon. That stuff right there. I am going to wait for this to cook all the way through so I can just shred the chicken off the bones. Then we're going to add everything back into the pot. When it comes to that time, I will come back and show you everything I'm adding in here. We're making chicken and dumpling soup, but we're taking a shortcut. We're not going to make homemade dumplings today. We're going to use store-bought little mini biscuits because this is going to be a smallish batch, and we're also going to be cleaning out the fridge. I have some vegetables in the fridge that need to be tossed in here and get used up, and an open bag of peas and carrots in the freezer that need used. So this is basically a people are sick and I need to clean out the fridge meal. So that's what we're doing today. I'm back with the chicken and dumpling soup. I had an open bag of this exact mix. It was about half a bag. And I dumped it in here because I'm using up what's in my freezer and pantry. If you wanted to see what was in the freezer and pantry that I'm using to cook this, I'm posting a pantry and freezer video soon. If not before this, it'll be right after this. So there's that. I took the chicken out. I still have to shred it. I will show you that in a second, but I took the peas and carrots, dumped them in there, and then what was left of this bag, I dumped it in there so that I could use it up, because waste not, want not, let's not waste nutrients. So there's that. And this is our chicken. I'm going to shred it off the bone, add it back into the pot with our other ingredients, and we will get the rest of the soup going. I will come back when I show you what else is going in. So, final ingredients. We have cream of chicken. I don't care if it's homemade, store brand, name brand, what. I'm using the Kroger cream of chicken condensed soup. I've got 2 cans just in case. I might only need 1. Haven't decided yet. That is boiling currently with the peas and carrots. I've got my chicken here, shredded off the bone, and ready to go in. And then for the dumplings, I'm using these buttermilk biscuits. I'm going to flatten them in my palm and then tear off little pieces and drop them in, make sure the water is boiling, and then drop in the little pieces. And you can tell when they're done when you pull the little dumpling out and they're firm and not squishy. They should be firm when you take a bite into it. That's how you tell they're fully cooked. So that's the rest of what's going in. Other than that, it's just going to be salt and pepper. So I'm going to go ahead and leave this here, and then I will come back as soon as the soup is done so you guys can see what it looks like when it's completed. Quick little add in here. This is what it looks like once the biscuits have all been torn up and dropped in. Now I just have to bring it back to a boil and let it go until the biscuit dough is done. Back with our final update on our chicken and dumpling soup because it is done. It is nice and creamy, and we've got the shreds of chicken and the dumplings, our peas and carrots. I did add a little more of this for salt, mostly, and a tad more pepper because it just did not look like it had enough in it. I also added, if I can get it out of the spice rack, a sprinkling of this, just a tiny little sprinkle, just to add a little extra flavor. But that is it. It is done. Cheap, out of my pantry meal. I had most of the ingredients already on hand. If I had to guess, I'd say this meal probably cost me, let's see, the soups were 80 cents. The chicken came from a $4 pack, and I got 5 packs of chicken out of it, so maybe $1 for the chicken. And then the vegetables all together, probably, if I split it between the meals, probably cost about $1. So yeah, I think that's a pretty cheap meal, and that's a good probably 6-7 servings right there. So I'm excited to have this, and it'll be good for my dad because he does have the flu right now. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this served up, and I hope you guys have a wonderful day. I will try to leave approximate measurements in the description below. Thank you guys for watching. Have a good day. Bye-bye.